Hi guys, Mike here again. Sorry for the fluoro, but hey, some of us have to work. One of my boys mentioned that I look like a Pakistani cricketer. I just wish I could be so active. Anyway, moving on, we're looking at the 7 last sayings of Jesus while he was on the cross. And, these are just 7 sentences that are recorded in the Gospels. They're not in any particular order, or they weren't, but this is a traditional order that we understand them. And the second one is this from Luke 23:43. Jesus said, "Truly I say to you, today you will be with me in paradise." And of course, that's when he's hanging on the cross and he's got the 2 robbers on either side. And I said before in number 1 that they're probably armed robbers who had murdered people. So when Jesus said this, he's not trying to talk about the place of the dead, but he's trying to express a response to God, by God, to faith. So the crowd is jeering and yahooing, and one of the criminals joins in with them, and the other one, and he only gets silence from Jesus, but the other one recognizes that it's only the innocence of Jesus, not only the innocence of Jesus, but it's only the cross, which is the prelude to the crown, and something happens to him. Here's a thought for you. The Apostle Peter, he had no problems acclaiming Jesus in the midst of miracles and all that type of stuff. But Jesus is hanging on a cross, and this robber says he's the Son of God. Think about this. He's suffering, and he called out to Jesus. So the response of God to such mighty faith is simply, you might expect your sins to damn you, but instead the mercy that you asked for is going to be granted. And that's what Jesus said. Today you're going to be with me in paradise. Wow, isn't that amazing? A couple of notes for you. Luke's purpose in this, when he records this, is to show that Jesus is a forgiving Messiah, even as he died. He asked the Father to forgive those who were killing him. We looked in number 1, and he forgave the man sentenced next to him to die. So even in death, this is the interesting thing for me, is that Jesus had the power to make people right with God. And yet the rulers sneered. In verse 35, the soldiers mocked him. Verses 36, and one of the criminals insulted him. And yet to this one, he says, today you will be with me in paradise. So I hope that encourages you. Look at the words of Jesus, underline them, meditate on them in your heart, and encourage yourself and others with them today. Bless you heaps. Bye.